Hello and welcome. In this video, I would like to show you a simple game that I made. This game is not of my own creation. In fact, it is a game that was made by following the instructions given in a course off of Udemy.com. Earlier this year, I found Udemy and purchased several courses. I have been working my way through these courses and have found them to be quite valuable. This video is not sponsored by Udemy or anyone at all. I just like to give credit where credit is due. In this course, I started out learning about Unreal Engine 5 and how many of its features work. Once the basics had been covered, I moved into creating this game. It really was quite simple. The instructor walked me through many features, including landscapes, foliage, and importing characters. The character that was suggested for this game is not the character I am using. Instead, I opted to use my own character. I designed this character for the Moving Meditations challenge that I recently participated in. I liked the character and thought this would be a fun environment to put him in. I retargeted my character to the rigging that Unreal provides for the provided mannequin. This worked fairly well. As I am sure you've already noticed, there are a few issues with the movement, but I decided I could look past those for the creation of this game. Maybe in the future I will work on fixing his movements. The instructor of this course also walked me through working with some blueprints, creating the HUD overlay, and adding food and water for the player to collect. I originally planned to only play through the game 2 times for this video. One to show me losing, and one to show me winning the game. This, however, became apparently difficult. You see, I made the game just about, or maybe completely impossible to win. That is even more so if you don't already know where the food caches are. I played through the game 3 times, losing each time. The first time I was not trying to win. This was my showcase of losing the game. The second time I was trying to win and came really close, so I decided to try a third time. Alas, the same result of losing just before rescue could come. A quick hop into the blueprints for the food and I was able to fix the problem. I changed the code so that when the player collects food, he does not only lessen his hunger, he gains a few points of health. That seemed to solve the problem. The player now has a much higher chance of survival than in the first 3 attempts. Attempt 4 proved the fix. I was able to run around the map and keep my health much higher. This allowed me to look around a bit more without such a worry of how fast my health was depleting. The current goal of this game is to collect enough food and water to keep the character alive until rescue can come. The game is short and there is not a lot of gameplay available. As I continue to learn how to use Unreal Engine, I am considering adding much more to this game. I would love to see it have days and nights, an inventory to store food in instead of just lessening hunger, a water skin or such to collect water in, things the player can build, and a save button. I feel these things could make the game much more entertaining. The future goal of the game will be much the same as the current game, only with other smaller goals and much longer playtime. Until the next video, later.